Something else that you might need that documentation for. So be sure to write everything down. And dress accordingly when you go to that. It's also very helpful to create and maintain an IEP binder. So this would contain all of the documents that you need in your IEP meeting.
So my name is Lindsay Antone. I work with the Elderly Services Program. I'm the Elderly Services Program Manager. So pretty much like the goal here today is just to help support awareness and bring families together in order to kind of just come together and talk about, you know, some of the challenges they have, specifically in regards to autism. So we know, like, with the community that we do need resources. So right now, the goal of this, to start this, is to have this every year and to build on it so that we were able to gain more insight to, like, the needs that are needed for our parents, our grandparents, our children. So I think that's definitely the best purpose, you know, of having this, is just coming together. I think it was very important. I'm glad, because like with elderly services, we definitely are a good team. Like, I have good people that I work with that are loving, compassionate, intelligent, and I feel like every event that we do, we definitely try to execute it and we do the best that we can with it. So
we have to learn, you know, that it's acceptance not only amongst ourselves but in our community too. With that, and when you find your people, when you find your group, and you're able to connect with them and speak to them about what it is that you go through, and the ease of understanding and being able to breathe amongst those people, is just something as a mom that is just so relieving and just so fascinating, that we don't have to constantly be on edge. We don't have to constantly be felt judged, that we can be ourselves with our children and just being able to play, like a normal play day, as some people may say, or a normal time for us to just be amongst each other.
My name is Alyssa Dixon, and I'm a community member from District 5. So today I was on the panel as an advocate for moms to understand the acceptance of your child being autistic. And one thing that we talked about was grieving as a mother, not grieving of the child, but grieving of our expectations of how to be a mom to a child. Especially when we learn how autism affects the child's ability to learn or even to communicate. So I was here just to kind of be a voice of all the moms, of understanding of how hard it can be and how we are doing the best that we can, and that it's our norm, and that no matter what, that we're always learning.
So with the awareness of autism within the community, as well as other disabilities within the community, we wanted to support the Autism Coalition in their effort to take the message to the community.
And we definitely want families and community to know that we are here for them, and how we can work together to provide these opportunities and support for all families, for all the children and their needs.
You know, living on the community, we see a lot of kids who are autistic or on the spectrum or have a disability of another kind. And, you know, as a community, we need to work together to help anybody who's having an issue or having needs help, needs support. And that's what we want to do, is try to provide the support they need for their families.
All my grandkids, all 3 grandkids graduated from high school. And one, it was emotional and overwhelming, not understanding what you had. But once you start listening and be patient with them, as of today, I'm okay with them. And they're okay with me.
This is my first time learning about it, but in talking with Dr. Murugabo, some of the things and some of the questions that were asked here is their training, you know, with the Department of Public Safety, what do the schools offer, and also Councilman Whitman and I was before on Education Standing Committee. So it's going to be working with the committees at the standing committee level to see what do we need to work with, what do we need to incorporate or start figuring out how we're going to do that, because right now, as was stated here, there's no services at the schools for the children, and that's something that we want to look at. So some parents can't afford to take them off the community to Mesa or Phoenix. So what can we start building here for our community?
Today's event was hopeful. A lot of good turnout. Think about our departments, meet with one-on-one, and how they're affected with individuals that they hire, and then our entities also hiring individuals that might be within the spectrum or diagnosed. So just something to really think of. Yeah.